We are officially at the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen, of 2024. I did this video last year and I thought, let's keep the tradition going. These are my picks for the top 10 movies and shows, the best ones of the year so far. It'll be interesting to see by the end of the year, when we hit December time, how the list changes, because they probably are going to change. And let's do this. Let's waste no time. Standard thing, especially with the TV shows. Little disclaimer. The Boys, House of the Dragon, Acolyte, you get it. There's a lot of shows that haven't finished yet, so they're not making this video because they haven't finished. Same thing with the movies. Deadpool 3, Alien Romulus, Joker 2, they're not out yet. So yeah, if you're watching this in the future and wondering what the F's going on, this is just the halfway point. Tell me if you agree or disagree, or if you want to be an amazing nerd. Tell me your list down below. That'd be sick. Let's start off with the movies, because last year we started off with the shows. Coming number 10 is The Beekeeper. If I had to put money on anything this year, I would put all my assets, everything I own, my entire bank account, on the fact that The Beekeeper will not be number 10 in December. But something had to come in number 10, so big up The Beekeeper. Coming in number 9 is Argylle. A lot of people really hated this movie because there's a lot of spy twists that are super duper goofy. I didn't mind it, but again, it's probably not going to be number 9 at the end of the year. Coming in number 8 is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Definitely a massive step down, especially from like Afterlife, but still a very good Ghostbusters movie. This could potentially stay in the top 10, but I'm not sure, man. There were so many like side stuff that did 0 for me. So yeah, had some nice CG and some horror, but the overall thing, it was fine, man. For the next movie, it needs to do a lot better, though. Coming number 7 is Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Still so annoyed they didn't call it Bad Boys for Life. That is one of the biggest L's this year. Both Mike and Marcus have not like a role swap, but they have different things going on in their lives as they're getting older in this movie, and I really appreciate it. Great action. Villain was a little bit dead, but this could stay in the top 10. I'm going to stop saying that now because the other ones have mega potential to stay in the top 10, so you get it. Bad Boys for Life, no. Ride or Die, you get it. It was pretty good. Coming number 6 is Under Paris. So I didn't review this on the channel, but it's a shark movie on Netflix, and I got a guilty pleasure for shark movies. And this was kind of unique a little bit, and I appreciated it quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, big up Under Paris. Coming in 5th place is Godzilla x Kong. Really happy with how they're continuing the Godzilla and King Kong movies. I like this a lot, man, a lot. I have ranked them already. If you do want to see that video, it's on the channel somewhere, but I still think, for me, Godzilla vs Kong was a better movie, but this was pretty good, especially the action and the pink Godzilla. I got the Funko. He is proper sick. He could be my favourite Godzilla, like model-wise. Do you know what I mean? It was very sick. Coming up 4 is Dune 2. If they nail the third movie, if they are making a third movie, that is a wham trilogy. Probably one of the best like cinematic trilogies of all time. I hope you've seen it on the big screen. It deserves it. Really, really great movie. And it felt like a very good action continuation from the first movie. I got very little complaints, and I am by no stretch even a Dune fan. I never was, but I can appreciate these movies. They're very good. Coming number 3 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Massive time jump from the last movie, so there's all new characters, and it's pretty solid, man. The only thing that lets this down for me, and it's morphing into like the whole Transformers thing. By the way, that's not me saying that this is on the same level as like The Last Night or anything like that, but it has the same thing that those movies have. Same with Godzilla and Kong movies. The human characters are the only ones letting it down. So hopefully in the next movie they just cut it out, to be fair. Cut it all out, it'll be a better movie. Coming in 2nd place, A Quiet Place, Day 1. At the time of this recording, I actually saw it yesterday, so it's fresh in here. 2nd best movie I've seen this year. Very, very, very good. It is a prequel movie, Day 1 origin thing from The Invasion, and it's really, really sick. New cast, great acting. Definitely feels more drama focused than horror focused, but overall, yes, it's pretty good. I imagine if you like the other 2 films, part 1 and part 2, you're going to be very happy. And my number 1 pick so far is Furiosa. I can't believe I'm even saying that, because I really do not give a single F about Mad Max. I never have. It's never been my thing. I liked Fury Road. I thought it was very cool, but this was like the first time I went to the big screen to see it, and it was pretty sick, man. I'm really shocked that it hasn't done well box office wise. They didn't get the dollars, but it's very good, man. It's by far, so far anyway, the best movie I've seen so far this year. I don't know where it's going to end up like on the list, but it's pretty good, man, and it is mind-boggling that it didn't do well, but yeah, that's how it is. And now, actually, before we go to the TV shows, I know someone will ask, so I'm going to address it now. Real quick, free part of the video. So far, the biggest stinker I've seen is Madam Web. Absolutely diabolically bad. one of the worst, like, Marvel... It's a Sony movie, man, but it's still Marvel, isn't it? One of the worst Marvel movies ever made. If you've seen it, you know how bad it is. And now we've arrived at the TV shows. I can't believe I'm about to say this, ladies and gentlemen. The irony is unreal, because I really don't like it. But coming in 10th place is The Bad Batch Season 3. Congratulations to them, because I'm saying right now with chest, it is not going to make my best TV shows of the year when it comes to the end of the year. You managed to scrape top 10, Bad Batch, halfway point. Big up you lot. But to be fair, it's kind of like picking the best of two evils. Or in this case, the best of two stinkers. Coming in number 9 is Knuckles. Just so I don't have to say it, there is reactions to everything now to number 1 on the channel, so if you do want to see it. But Knuckles was pretty good. It was actually pretty funny. There was a lot of cheese though, and some humour that was so kiddie, it just melted my brain. And a lot of time not seeing Knuckles, because I imagine my man cost a lot of dollars. But overall, it's pretty good, especially if you've got like kids and stuff and you want to watch this. You might really enjoy watching it with them, and it's pretty short, man. So Knuckles, it done the job, man. Coming number 8 is Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Another like Godzilla-y show in the top 10 shows, just like the movies. This was weird because it started in 2023, but it did end in 2024, so I'm going to take it as a 2024 show. I liked it a lot, nowhere near as much as I love the movies, but I always appreciated seeing Godzilla. Most of the human characters were actually not too bad, but some weren't great. Again, reactions on the channel. Coming number 7, The Last Airbender. Definitely the thing that has surprised me the most in this whole year so far, just how much I actually like this. I thought the action was good. The acting, for the most part, is pretty good. The characters were good. CG was very good. Netflix, they done this right, man. So, yeah, again, I'm not a Last Airbender fan by any stretch. If you are, tell me if it was, like, faithful and stuff. In the reactions I did with the Nerd Army, you guys seem to agree as well. It's actually pretty good. Coming number 6, Tales of the Empire. I think I gave Tales of the Jedi a 10 God tier rating from me. It was so good. Tales of the Empire continues from that. It was showing, like, 2 dark kind of side characters. They're like little stories. It definitely did not hit as hard as Tales of the Jedi by any stretch, but it was still very good. Not sure if it's going to make the top 10 by December, but we shall see. Coming in number 5, Parasite the Grey. South Korean show on Netflix based on a Japanese anime, and it was very nice, man. In fact, it is on my list of shows or animes to watch this year, because it was very good. CG was great. The horror was very nice. Brutal. Definitely, man. Go and check it out. There's always at least one South Korean show on my list every single year, and this is probably going to stay on the list by the end of the year. Coming in 4th place, Invincible. Amazon this year have whammed it, mate. Just, they have gone crazy with the shows, and it is paying off. Invincible Season 2 was so sick, so brutal, so just gritty and nasty, and it feels like we are ending up and going towards what, I don't know how many seasons they're going to do. They're at least 5, I'd imagine, but Season 3 is going to be absolutely insane, bro. Coming in 3rd place, Fallout. Sticking with Amazon again, this was so sick, man. I am a mega Fallout franchise fan, and I love Fallout 4. It's in my top 5 favourite video games of all time. I was extremely skeptical with this because we have like real characters kind of thing, but in the games you can just be anyone and go into the wasteland, and I think universally this is loved. Amazon absolutely smashed it, and it has full respect and full love from me. I gave Fallout 9.5 out of 10, and I cannot wait for Season 2. This could stay in 3rd place the whole year. I don't know. It was that sick. Coming in 2nd place, Shogun. I know in different like regions and stuff, this is on different networks, but for me in the UK, it was on Disney Plus, and I loved reacting with the Nerd Army, man. One of those like defining things for me, like career-wise for YouTube, and I really appreciated it, man. All the views, all the comments, different languages, Japanese, everything, man. Just, it was so sick, and this show, I gave it 10. God tier. This currently would have been number 1, but my childhood thing came out and it just ploughed it easy, and it is X-Men 97. Big love to Disney, Marvel, everyone who worked on this, especially the writers, the animators, the voice actors. Of course, it got the 10 God tier stamp of approval from your boy. If you grew up in the 90s or you just rewatched the old school X-Men animated show, you know how good it was, and this felt like a perfect continuation, and it is brutal. No one is safe. and you can see the reactions on the channel, I had no clue where this was going. We had deaths, we had emotions, and it was peak. Peak Marvel, peak X-Men, and that is my #1 favourite show of the year. It could stay there. I'm just being real. We do have some crazy shows coming and still coming, airing as we speak. We'll see, but yeah, X-Men 97 deserves all the love, man. And that is my top 10 movies and shows of the year so far. As we're at the halfway point, we'll see in December how it changes. Tell me your list, or just your favourite thing in general that you've seen this year. That'll be sick. Thank you all so much for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you. See you in a bit. Take care. Peace.